second. And I'm going to let TikTok in. Okay. There we go. Grand Rising, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone today? Hi, gang, gang. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Good morning. Move this out of the way. Good morning, cheerfully sweet. How is everybody today? We're going to get into, today is the full moon. Full moon. You saw me standing alone without a love in my home. I don't know the words. But I woke up this morning and laid in bed for like an hour, and I felt like this communicative energy. Like people want to reach out. That's the energy I got. Like people want to reach out. And we're going to take a look. I'm going to start with the general energy before, what's good to Wanda, before we get into the actual elements. Okay, so we're just going to take a look and see what is going on. First quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. Okay, so, what you think about, you bring about, the Spirit is saying. Okay, this is very expansive energy, and it'll magnify whatever you got on the brain, right? I gotta love Jones. I love Jones. Okay? And, that makes sense that this is a communicative full moon. Why? Because Gemini, okay, it's a Gemini full moon in Sagittarius. What does Gemini rule? Communication, right? It's ruled by Mercury, which I believe very shortly, I think at the end of this week or so, we go into Mercury retrograde. Okay, so we're preparing for this energy. I feel like there's something about, what's good, Tammy? Something about, some people might need to get something off their chest. This may not be a negative thing. I feel like there could be things that are unsaid. For everybody's going to be different. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. If you have projects or things that you're trying to, like, let's say you have some shipments, or you have things that rely on communication. If you can get them done now, get them done now before the Mercury retrograde. Okay? Last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. We had that full moon in Taurus last month. And I feel like what they're saying is you did some heavy lifting in the shadow work department, okay? Spirit, is there anything else from this deck before we move on? Okay, so I feel like you didn't look away from something that came up. Okay, I'm looking at the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways, right? And then you have first quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. Remember, I was saying, like, what you think about, what you bring about. And, I think it says, Serena, I feel anger today towards my ex. This season has been bringing up a lot of hidden emotions. I believe December 3rd or December 6th or something like that. Neptune comes out of retrograde completely. Okay, so, you know, things that are coming up, those are things we have to look at. So you may be mad at him for his actions, but there may also be some internal anger for not spotting something. Spirit is saying, new moon in Aries, go for it. I feel like that putting the anger towards something that has already happened may not be productive for you right now. It feels like right now we should be formulating the direction we want to go in, and not so much thinking back in time when love was only in my mind. I realize. What's good, Miss Lotus? Wisdom. Okay, so it's good to acknowledge the feelings that comes up. It's not good to get stuck in them. Okay, so use them to transmute or to shift the focus. Okay, you have new moon in Scorpio, go deeper. Okay, and that goes back to what I was saying about things coming up that needed to be released. They came up not so that we could get stuck in the energy, so that we could realize how maybe we aligned with a particular frequency. Okay, and when we align with things that you know aren't in our highest good, Spirit allows that so that we can see, like, oh yeah, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Good morning, Avira. So it is an opportunity to recalibrate. Okay, so again, Spirit is repeating, acknowledge the feelings that come up, don't get stuck in them. Okay, thank you for the heart me, Avira. Okay, so let's drop the elements. Let's see who's in the house. Who's in the house? I see fire, I see air, I see water, I see fire, I see fire, I see air, I see earth, I see fire, I see air. Good day, I see fire, I see earth, I see fire, I see fire, I see fire, I see water, I see fire, I see air, I see fire, I see fire, I see earth, I see air, I see water, water, I see air, I see earth, I see fire, I see fire, I see fire, I see fire. Fire has won. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what you are manifesting, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Good morning, Stephanie. We're going to see what is going on with my fire signs and what is coming towards them. What are they manifesting? What do they need to know about for this week? Show me, Spirit. We did not need more time. We need a stronger reason to act so that we use time more effectively. Okay. So going back to, I believe it was Serena. I don't know if you are a fire sign. Sometimes when things come up, it's to push us in a new direction. Okay. Aries. Yeah. So I feel like this is saying here, you know, we could have waited. I have a lot of fire in my chart. We could have waited for an external change, when in actuality, the flags were there. And it's not to say that what this person has done is not maybe disrespectful or angering, but how we use these situations is to use that frequency to, especially fire, like a rocket, to push you forward. Okay, you also have here Fire signs, a life of greater joy, power, and satisfaction awaits those who consciously design their life. Again, going perfectly with what I'm saying. Instead of looking at what's wrong, you can acknowledge that there's something wrong, but then you have to decide what you're going to do about it. Because waiting for someone else to do it is giving somebody's power, giving your power away to somebody else. Okay? And then you have here, life is meant to be a vibrant, deeply felt, growing mosaic of long, meaningful moments. It came out crossed. Okay, so this lack of action is causing a stagnancy. Okay, and then you also have, there is a light all around. There is much to be grateful for in this seemingly dark world. And so all we must do is pull our gaze from the shadow and look to the ocean of divine light and grace in which we are blessed to live. And I feel like, fire signs, there's somebody who's dimming your fire. Okay? It's like they pour water on it. Okay, we're going to take a look at the tarot, see what is going on for my fire signs. And this is, you know, we're in Sagittarius season, and there's this call for expansion, which is going to make your ass itch. It's going to make you want to, you know, live in bold color, in living color, right? Not wanting to feel oppressed, suppressed, depressed. Okay, all the pressed, right? Spirit, can you show me? Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate y'all. You have the sun out here with the 6 of Cups. You're waiting, like, for somebody to fall in line. What's good, Candy? Like, get, you know, for them to get back in line. Okay? I feel like this person, you know, got a big ego, such a big ego. And this also could be your ego clashing with this shit, right? Spirit also could be saying that it's because of your ego that you stay holding on, because it's like you don't want to feel like you lost, but you didn't lose, okay? If this person doesn't have to give what you need, are you going to stay there just so that you can say it worked? Is it working with the 9 of Wands coming out crossed? Okay, and then you have the 8 of Wands. There's communication coming about something. Okay, and then you have the 2 of Cups with the Magician. Okay, so you've been manifesting a love frequency. I gotta love Jones. I gotta love Jones, right? And the victory is here. And the 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment, right? And Temperance, the Sagittarius card, right? And the patience and the healing, right? But I feel like the situation is more about resolving something or making peace with something, or stop waiting for something outside to happen. Okay, so we're going to take a look. Spirit, why is the sun here for my fire signs? That one jumped back in the deck. Okay, let's see. You have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it's coming to your understanding that somebody is not willing to change, or like there's no wins with them. Okay, like you can't get a win with them or something. Like they're gonna stand in the way of that no matter what. Okay, here is, you know, this Sun card represents Leo. This Emperor card represents Aries. I just told you I saw the Temperance card, right? Under this 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups over here. So it's all the fire signs are represented, right? And you also have out here the Tower. Okay, so you've been supporting something whether financially, emotionally, energetically, physically. You've been supporting something, trying to hold it up so someone could come to a realization of the value of said thing, relationship, whatever, right? But you're recognizing that this person's purpose or like their stance on this situation is opposing you, no, at every turn. So it doesn't matter, like, you know, if you say it's blue, they're gonna say it's yellow. You understand? Now, the Six of Cups is here with the King of Cups. This could be a water sign. I did tell you in the beginning that it's like this person throws water on your fire, right? And dampens, right? I feel like this person could have some type of emotional, I don't want to say instability. That may not be the word. But they're very, like they swing like a pendulum. It's like they're hard to read, or they think that they have their emotions in control, but they're not very much so. Okay? With the Queen of Wands, this is your queen. I feel like you're very magnetic. Fluctuations, yeah. You're very magnetic, okay? So I also feel like in some way that may threaten this person low key. They probably don't say that outwardly. This may be why they're coming up as the sun, like, you know, going against what you're saying, or like, you know, with the Six of Wands here in reverse. It just feels like ego. I got a big ego, such a big ego, right? And that might be triggering for y'all fire signs. It's not like y'all are the most laid back, okay? So you probably don't like this person like trying to low-key flex, okay? With the Nine of Wands coming out here crossed, I feel like they also want to stop you from something that you feel is very important to you. Okay, the Empress just came out in reverse to this. So let's just say, I'm gonna give you a couple examples of what this could mean. Maybe you want children. This person doesn't want children. You want to give birth to a business. You know, the Empress needs to create. She needs to give birth, right? Male or female, right? So you could be trying a new venture. This person could be saying, you know, that's a bad idea, right? I feel like everything opposes, okay? And this, you know, over here the Emperor came out in the upright, and the Empress is coming out here. This person, male or female, they like to flex their masculinity, okay? And there's no room for a balance, okay, which is causing a problem, okay? It also makes me feel like the feminine energy has been, male or female, right? That the feminine energy has been trying to be somewhat subservient to help the situation along. But it feels like there's a blowtorch, you know, fire signs, right? Did you ever ask yourself why the feminine is physically weaker than the masculine? We already have the creation, the power of creation, right? Because we give birth, right? And we, you know, can handle more pain. That's why we give birth, right? Thank you for the heart me, right? Could you imagine if we were also physically stronger? So it feels like you have been suppressing some fire in this situation, male or female, to try to make something come along. But when your feminine energy, male or female, comes online, you're gonna blowtorch this shit. You might have done it already. Okay, Eight of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, it's coming out with the bonus card in this. This is you overcoming all your blockages. Four Cups. What this person did in opposing everything that you were trying to, you know, compromise on, was they made you feel like you didn't want it anymore. Good morning, Ruby. Like you don't want it anymore. Like you had to rely on self, or had to go without it so long. This could be sex, this could be love, this could be intimacy, this could be kindness, this could be anything like that. Like you did without that so long. I feel like you were asking for that. That's the thing they didn't want to give you. That it's like now, even if the person wanted to give it to you, you may not want to. Okay, with the Two of Cups here, Spirit, why is the Two of Cups here? Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like you got the Two of Cups here, soulmate energy. It's coming out with the Two of Swords, okay? I feel like there was something you couldn't see, but you're recognizing that 2 and 2, okay? I feel like there's this clarity coming to you about how if you want a said type soulmate, you know, you're going to need to go to calmer waters. I also feel like this person is recognizing, like they didn't see it at first, that you were like, it's not that you pulled away, it's that you're actually detaching, okay? And with the moon, I feel like what they're going to discover is that they feel the Two of Cups for you. And it's like you're going to change places with this person, trading places, okay? With the Nine of Swords, I feel like they are headed to being worried about your disengagement. Okay, there could even be an argument because they could say like, what's the matter with you, or like get all snippy. I feel like you very coolly say, which is not in your character, you very coolly say, I'm, you know, like I'm matching your energy, like, you know, what do you think, I have to go above and beyond and then you could give me the bare minimum, or something like that. Five of Swords, I feel like this person feels manipulated, like you're forcing them to do something, but in reality, with this Ace of Swords, they know it's true, and the Eight of Swords, they recognize in it's a prison of their own making, and with the Ace of Cups, that they do love you, but that it may be too late with the Five of Cups, okay, with the World here, okay? So they're going to try to come back into union, and you're going to have a decision to make, but I feel like right now, what's good, Shauna, it's important that you stand your ground. Okay, that you stand your ground. Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you, because I feel like this person, as long as you're trying to compromise, it's not going to happen. Okay? Because it's like they, whether they're doing it consciously or subconsciously, this person is having trouble meeting you halfway. And I feel like the only way they're going to recognize that is when they see that they're getting the same energy that they give, that they can't give less and expect more. So that's what I have for my fire signs, okay? Drop your elements. Let's see who else is in the house. Good morning, Flaka. I see earth, I see air. Thank you for the hand heart. Water, air, water, earth, water. I just did fire. If you want to see the fire signs, go over to YouTube. It's live. You can rewind there. Air, earth. It was deep, right? Air, water, earth, air, earth, water, earth, air, water, air, earth, air. All right, air wins. Air in the house. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, pull up. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see what's happening for you guys for the full moon. What you're manifesting, what's going down for y'all. What do you need to know from spirit? What's going on for the next week? Can we see what's happening for my air signs, please? And please do follow me on YouTube as well, and I'm on Instagram, okay? If you miss your element, you can head over to YouTube, where you can, thank you for the gift, my love, for the team bracelet, thank you. If you missed your element, you can head over to YouTube, where you can rewind, and it is there live as well. Spirit, can you show me, what is it that my air signs need to know right now? Can you show me? There is no beauty in the world more perfect, more awe-inspiring, and more human and transfixing than unfiltered and unashamed love. Heart blockage. Okay, the chakra, something happened. I feel like this was some while ago. I feel like there's some type of new situation that is bringing it up. Okay, we must be conscious and responsible for our beliefs and behaviors if we are ever to be free. Yeah. Okay, so this is something, this is a negative trait that is from a pre-existing relationship. I feel like it's not so much a trait as a response. It was a survival response that you had. Air signs. Maybe this is the way you cut ties, the way you cut off communication, the way you like gone with the wind, air. But I feel like a new situation came, and that method, you may have used it reflexively or went to use it reflexively. Somebody checked you. Somebody might have said, you know, I'm not the person who hurt you. Or their actions in some way is showing you like that they don't deserve that way, or that they're different. Life's greatest victories are won on the fields of love. I feel like you are, it's like peeling off a layer that maybe you didn't know you had. It's like the last of a residual toxic situation. So for instance, let's say that you were in a relationship for 5 years. This person cheated immensely, right? And you've been single maybe for a while or whatever, right? And you get into a relationship, and this person says they're going to go watch the game in the bar, right? They stay a little longer. Right away, you go into the mind frame that something is happening like the last time. Yet maybe they have proof that, you know, there's no kind of situation like that. But then by the realization of experiencing that feeling is like, oh shit, I brought that with me. Like not only did I bring it with me, but I didn't even know I picked it up. Does that make sense? It feels like some type of a response, a protection response. It doesn't feel like a choice you made to like fuck with somebody, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I feel like this had to happen so that way you could recognize that you still had something from the situation that happened before. This is not anything to be ashamed of. This is something actually to lean into. Okay, let's get some tarot. Lean into it. Lean into it. I feel like this will help you if you lean into it. Lean into it. When we are willing to look at the things that have shaped us or whatever, we deprogram them and we remove the power they have over us. So lean into it. Okay, you have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, the reason why that reaction was there was it was a reaction of feeling powerless. Okay, so a situation recently might have made you feel that way again. Okay, with the King of Coins, okay, this could be a masculine energy, okay, but you need like some type of stability or something. This person, they could be giving you that, but it reminds you of somebody else who maybe was abusing their power. Okay, with the Seven of Wands coming out crossed here, it's like you're having trouble taking down the old protections that maybe you no longer need, or the old responses, okay, that aren't for this situation. I'm not saying that those reflexes don't serve their purpose, but they may not be for this situation. Okay, and then you have here the Five of Cups, okay, because this could make you lose an opportunity for somebody who might look at you and say, oh, I didn't even go down that road. But if you're thinking like that, then maybe this is a red flag for me, right? Queen of Cups. I feel like whoever this person is, male or female, they want to be emotionally available. And I feel like you want to be emotionally available. I just feel like this past situation, you know, you could be emotionally available 80% of the time. And as soon as you see something that makes you feel a little nervous, that's when you go back into that old bag. Okay? With the Five of Wands, it's an internal conflict within you that then you magnify, and then it becomes a conflict in the relationship. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm not kicking your back in, air signs. I'm letting you know so that way this thing that happened to you before will not be able to control you in the future. Okay, thank you guys for all the love. You see what I'm saying? Because once we shed light on something, it no longer controls us. So the Empress here in reverse. Let's look at that. Spirit, why is that? With the Seven of Cups, right? Because this person from the past, they lied so much. Like they lied about, you know, everything. What goes up must come down, right? Oh, I'm going to the supermarket. Oh, I was at my mom's house. Oh, you know, I'm at work. They lied about everything. With the High Priestess, I feel like you stood quiet. I feel like your intuition always told you, you knew it, okay? This person could have been gaslighting you, trying to make you think that you were fucking crazy, right? They would lie even when you had the proof, right? So the King of Pentacles is here. Abundant risings, my love. King of Pentacles is here, and I feel like that's what you want, something more stable, okay? You could be dealing with an earth sign right now, okay? But with the Hierophant here, you want something more committed. This person that did this to you, you could have been married or you could have had hopes of marriage, but I feel like you want something more traditional. With the Seven of Wands coming out here across, okay, this is the residual part of you that makes it hard to move on from that situation. The Knight of Pentacles, all that you invested into that other situation never, you know, came to fruition. Okay, with the Gemini, with the Gemini lovers card out here, you could have waited and then this person could have chose somebody else, or they did something that made you feel undervalued, okay? This was like repetitive. I'm getting like a third party situation. Okay, with the Four of Swords, you've spent a lot of time trying to heal on yourself and you may have healed most of it. But now with this a new situation coming in, it's making you feel as if like this person could be responding to your reactions like, yo, why you bugging? Like, I didn't even say none of that, or I didn't even do none of that. Okay, so the Five of Cups is out here. Spirit, why is the Five of Cups out here? With the Sun. Spirit wanted you to see this and experience this so that you could realize, okay, that it's the old hurt that's doing this to you, and that if you don't get it under control, then you'll cause those hurts to somebody else, because hurt people, and the Two of Cups, and there's an opportunity for real soulmate connection. And the Queen of Cups is here. Spirit, why is that? With the Ace of Swords, okay, somebody took advantage of your kind heart. Okay, so now you've built up some walls, but you have to be careful that you didn't build those walls so high that you can't see over them, babe. Okay, because Three of Pentacles is here. Somebody wants to give you an opportunity. They're very passionate about it. Okay, Knight of Wands, but the reflection of what was isn't allowing you to move forward with the Chariot. You see how Spirit be talking? Three of Cups, because it was a third party situation. And the Two of Pentacles, this person was always juggling you, right? And now, you know, even if you had a victory, you might not know what it feels like, because you're constantly worried that it's going to happen again. And Spirit needs you to examine that, and don't make somebody else pay for what somebody else did to you, because the only person that's going to suffer then is you. Okay, had to give it to you straight, air signs. Had to give it to you straight. There's a lot of channels on here that will give you the fluff message. Okay, they'll blow smoke up your ass and they'll tell you, you know, that it never has nothing to do with you. But over here, we do soul growth. Okay. So this isn't something that you, what's good, Cynthia? This isn't something that you did wrong, babes. Just know that. Okay. It's just a reflex reaction. That's all it is. And we're going to examine it and we're going to clear that shit out. Ashe? All right, drop your signs, guys. Let's see who else is in the house. No, I have not done earth signs. I did air and fire. Okay, if you've missed air and fire, you can head over to YouTube. I see water. I see earth. I see earth. I see earth. I see water. I see water. I see earth. I see water. I see earth. I see earth. I see water. I see earth. I see water, earth. Water, earth, earth, water, 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 earth, water, 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 earth, water. Okay, water it is. Water signs win. All right. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Pull up. Hi, my loves. I only do elements on Mondays, okay? But if you listen to your element, I promise you, you will get your message. Spirit, let us not forget that our simple efforts and daily triumphs can gather weight and motion to become an unstoppable force toward a focused and free life. Water signs. I feel like you want an overnight change. Spirit is saying every day you get a little closer. You might have been going through some heavy energy. Neptune in retrograde in Pisces, causing a lot of illusions and unknowns to you, to everybody, but especially to the water signs. This could have made you not want to get up, not want to take a shower, want to leave things undone. Okay? Maybe because you feel like the task, the change or something is like larger than life, or you may feel very far from that. I feel like Spirit's telling you a little every day, okay? Before you know it, you'll be there, okay? You have owning this life. Truth is freeing. I am not in charge or responsible for the wrecks others have created in their lives, and I do not need to serve everyone in my life. You carrying too much weight, and a lot of it ain't yours. You could be taking care of parents. You could be taking care of adult children. You could be taking care of a spouse, okay? I couldn't have hit the net. Listen, a lot of people will say, they come in here and they're looking for a card. And it's not that I won't pull a card. It's that, trust me, I can read the room. I can read all of you at the same time. So if we go one by one, we're going to be here forever. Okay? So this is taking on stuff that don't belong to you. And these could be people, like let's use parents for an instance, right? Because usually that's how it fucking starts, right? So we might be the oldest child, right? The one who has like all these responsibilities, maybe take care of the others, or we're the only child, or there's some kind of different expectations for us, right? Could have a sibling that maybe was ill or something, right? Could have had a parent that maybe was, you know, a little bit dysfunctional, right? Where you had to grow up faster, I'm hearing, right? So this is a reflexive habit from your younger years to take on responsibilities that aren't yours. Somebody came into the picture who is like codependent. That's what they're saying. I haven't even read all your cards. This is what Spirit's telling me. Our greatest personal power is the ability to take over our impulses and direct our minds and choices to commitments that will serve us. So what's happening, water signs, is that recently you became aware that these burdens aren't yours, or you've known them for a while, but you've decided that you're no longer going to be taking on other people's responsibilities because they're giving you shit that they don't want to do, and then they just go back to doing the same old shit. So it's like you're going to be repetitive cleaning up messes, right? So it feels like you made a decision. Now the test comes because this person comes in or something, right? And you're going to want to help because it's in your nature. It's going to be this could be a child now, right? You could be realizing like, this could be an adult child that you've been giving a lot to, and then you turn around and you're like, well, as long as I'm giving it to them, they're never going to really learn, what it is to stand on their own. What if I was to leave this earth tomorrow? How would they make it? So better to let them stand somewhat on their own now so that they learn instead of it being a shock when they're 40. I'm getting this feeling of like you making a decision that is in the best for everyone involved, not only you, for this other person. The only thing is that it's going to go against like what you've been ingrained in you, okay? And you may feel even like people are going to fucking judge you because you've been the person, the taskmaster, the one that comes in and cleans up the mess, and give it to Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You see what I'm saying? So when you stop doing that, right, how are people going to respond, right? Are they going to be all in their fucking feels because they feel like, oh, well, why are you not going to do this for me? You always used to do it for you, but you're a grown-ass adult and you have to start doing things for yourself, even if this is your partner. Okay? Spirit, can you show me? You have out here the Four of Cups. So I feel like it's two things happening. It's you recognizing that as much as you do for these other people, like they wouldn't do it for you, or that like they're not even giving as much that you give. So it's like it's gone on so long that not only is it not reciprocated, but now you're starting to not want to give, and that's not in your nature, right? So you have Temperance in reverse. You're also recognizing that by you doing this for whoever this is, and it feels like multiple people, that you're not actually helping. Like you're actually keeping the situation, the cycle. It's like somebody, with an alcoholic, right? They're the enabler, right? So you have the Page of Swords out here. So I feel like this is the line in the sand. Something caused you to feel like you've paid a price too many times. So you've decided that the best is for you to stand your ground. But I do not feel like it's easy, okay? Because this could have something to do with your mother. You could be the mother, okay? I feel like you're a kind person. I feel like it's hard for you to deny this person for whatever reason, their connection. But the Tower, that it has to be, they have to go through this. You have to go through this. Because if you don't, they will drain you. They will not learn. Okay, and they will stay making like bad choices. Or so like, or even if you let's say they had a situation where they're like, Mom, I'm just putting it in that relationship. Mom, something happened, I'm gonna go, I got mad fucking tickets, if I don't come up with $2,000, I'm gonna go to jail. So you give them the $2,000, right? But they, instead of paying the $2,000, they go to like a bail bondsman or something, only do the 10%, but then they don't show up for court. So they spent the rest of the money. right? They spent the rest of the money. Now you're in the fucking hole, right? Because they're going to call you again asking you for more money, because this time they are going to get locked up. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's something that you helped them with, and then they still, either they did it again, or like they didn't fucking do the right thing to begin with. Okay, with the Page of Wands here, this person repetitively makes bad decisions. They could be young, or they could just be immature. Okay, with the King of Swords, okay, they may also act like, I'm not responsible. Like, why would you expect me to be responsible? Meanwhile, like, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Like, they know that you will get them out of the situation, so that there's no incentive. Do you understand? There's no incentive. So even though you know all of this, you have been trying for them not to hit the wall that they have been driving towards. Okay? But you're recognizing that you're not helping them in some way. Okay? The Four of Cups is here, Spirit wide, with the Temperance card. Okay? So it's like, you keep trying. You could be giving good money after bad, or you keep, this person could have some type of addiction or something like that. You keep trying to make it heal. Maybe this person is a child and they say, well, you fucked me up because you did this. I feel like this person is using a lot of, outward situations. I'm not saying that they don't have any difficulties, but I'm saying that what they're using them to not have to change. Doesn't matter what, if they have them or not. Okay. This is for the water signs. Okay, so with the Page of Cups here, okay, they don't heal, then they come to you. I'm sorry, I know I did it again. It's like, I know I do dumb things. Please forgive me. I need your help, right? Four of Cups, and you do it again, but you know you shouldn't be doing it, and you feel like it's not leading to anything, right? And then you got the Page of Swords here, right? Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here for my water signs, please? With the Ace of Swords. But the truth is, they block anything that could help them right their direction. Okay, any advice that you give them, they block that. They will not accept that. But they expect you to like bail them out. Five of Pentacles. Right? So then this person, you could have said, let's say this person was on drugs. I'm just going to use this example. Let's say this person was on drugs. Let's say they caused some problems in the home. They can't live in the home anymore, but you keep giving them money. You keep giving them money. They've been going from place to place, but they keep making bad fucking choices. Now this person, you could have gave them money to move into some place, right? And then they turn around and they wasted the shit. Right? And now they're like, I got kicked out from where I was. This is somebody who refused to take responsibility. Okay? And then you have the Queen of Cups out here, which is you. Okay? With the Chariot coming out crossed. Okay? I feel like you've gotten to the point where you're like, this is, although we've come to the end of the road. They've done something or repetitively done something so much that you're like, I can't go for that, can't go for that, can't go for that. You want my body, now you want my soul. Ooh, forget about it, and I'll say, oh no. Okay, now here comes the Tower. This person, they always have a lot of towers, right? They also knew that every time they had a tower that you would come running. Okay, so they never had to be strong. They also felt that you would never have the strength to say no. The Empress, that you was just going to keep giving and giving and giving and giving, right? like I said, you could be the mother, or you could have that frequency of like, you know, trying to rebirth the garden, right? This person could have got somebody pregnant even, right? But do you see this? What's good, Shannon? This is at the bottom of the deck. This is you. You are not wasting your power anymore. This person thought they were the emperor because they were moving how the fuck they wanted to move without consequences because you used to clean up. But now they're about to find out that the Empress is sick of filling everybody else's cup and becoming the emperor. Okay? And they're about to find out about their foolish fucking ways. Queen of Wands, okay? And they're going to come running to you with the 10 of Wands of their burdens, right? And the Knight of Cups, I'm sorry, you know, can you help me? Queen of Swords, look at you drawing your sword. Not this time, okay? With the Moon, okay? It may hurt you, but you are going to hold that. Because I feel like you're recognizing you're not helping yourself and you're not helping them. Okay? The Moon, what's under the Moon? Yeah, the Two of Swords. They're not ready. What's good, Be So Savage? I am on water, okay? But you are definitely going to calmer waters. And guess what? Once you finally have them stand up on their own 2 feet, they'll go to calmer waters too. But they don't have to, as long as you're giving them the peace and harmony and the Four of Wands and always giving them a place to run back to, okay? 8 of Wands, okay? I feel like they're going to get the message soon, okay? And although they might be upset in the short run, I feel like they're going to recognize that you did it out of love, okay? 8 of Cups, it's been time to walk away, okay? You see? They have to learn how to, you know, handle their own towers, okay? That is what I have for my water signs, okay? I'm going to clear this and we're going to do earth. If you have missed fire, water, or air, you can head over to YouTube where you can rewind and see it live. You're welcome, Ruby. Okay. So accurate. Thank you. Spirit, can you show me what's good with my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pull up, please. Can you show me what's good for my earth signs, please? What's good with my earth signs? On Sundays, okay, for those of you who's interested in getting personal questions, all you have to do is subscribe to the TikTok, okay? And I come on Sundays and I do Q&A for TikTok, okay? I'll see you next time, Avira. Spirit, can you show me what is it that my earth signs need to know, please? What does earth need to know? Can you show me, please? What does earth need to know? You have this day is to be enjoyed like a pause at a cool stream during summer's heat. Something is about to move quickly, earth signs. I feel like Spirit is saying, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Enjoy this time. Enjoy this time. I feel like things are about to take a turn to be busy. The divine hand gives freely to all. Something that you wanted is about to happen for you. Okay? But I also feel like it's going to speed up the timeline. Okay? I have done fire. If you head over to YouTube, you can rewind and see the fire reading. Spirit, can you show me? Good to see you as well, honey. With a great paying job. Great. See, good to see you. Your manifesting advice helped me get a great paying job. Got training tomorrow. Congratulations. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, so when our hearts yearn for action and growth, we should care little about what society says is possible or prudent. Earth signs, you've been swimming against the tide. Okay, you've been working towards something. Maybe outwardly, it feels like, you know, it was okay, but not showing up the way you wanted it to. Okay, I feel like people could have been like somewhat supportive, but it feels like fake support. How do I describe that? Like, let's say you say, you know, next year I'm gonna go on a trip around the world, right? But you work in Walmart, right? And so your friends are like, oh, that's a great idea. But they're like, girl, she ain't never gonna have that money to go on a trip around the world. You see, so like it's like kind of fake support. Like they won't say it to your face, but it feels like the energy is like that. Like people don't necessarily believe, right? I feel like that could have been rubbing off on you a little bit, okay? Like you could have been like, maybe I am being a little um like dreaming too big, and spirit is telling you this is just the pause before it hits. This is a time for you to double check to see if you're prepared, because it's not happening, or like it's, or the beginnings are shaping is in 2023, but it happens in 2024, spirit is saying. So excuse me, like the rest of this year is to make sure that you are prepared for the pace of said manifestation. Let's say it was love, right? So you could have been saying like, I'm really ready now, I've done all this work on myself, but you haven't gone to get a haircut, you didn't buy no clothes, you didn't clean up your wreck of a house, or you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, right? So you want to get the other areas in order, because that thing is about to be here. Okay, like you thinking, like stop absorbing the energy or the thoughts or the assumptions that others may have placed, the limiting beliefs that others placed upon you. Okay, prioritize self-care, correct. All right, so if you're looking for a new job, you know, then start dressing the way you want that new job to be. Or if if you started a business, right? I'm an earth sign, right? So like I started a business a few years ago, right? So, print out those business cards, whatever it is. It could be a small thing, but keep on moving, don't stop. Okay, so it's like spirit is encouraging you, like don't believe the hype, right? And it's showing you the like enjoy this time, okay? Like there's a lull for a reason, okay? A reason for the season, okay? Now you have out here, we do not need to wait for perfect conditions. We will find perfection in progress, right? Came out crossed, right? You could be waiting for a sign. Spirit's like, that is the sign. Keep moving. Remember, keep on moving, right? You are what you believe you are. Okay, you don't need validation externally. Validate yourself internally first, and then that manifests in your reality, right? You got success and fulfillment in life rest on the unflagging ability to get up, to be ourselves, to chase our dreams with fire each day, to keep willing ourselves to the next level of presence and performance and potential. Do you see what I said? Okay, so spirit is doubling down on what I'm saying, and it's saying, even if you don't see the evidence, enjoy this time because it's on its way. Keep moving in the direction. Don't let somebody else grab the pen of your life and put the limitations on what is possible for you. Okay? Any plunge into the unknown is reckless, but that's where the treasure lies. You see? All right, let's get you guys some tarot. Spirit. For my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, can you show me what is it that they need to know right now, please? What is this full moon bringing them? What are they manifesting? What is it that they need to know? Thank you guys for all the love. Spirit, can you show me? Nine of Swords in reverse, okay? And when I have the deck upside down, I never reverse the card. I always feel like that's on purpose. Spirit said you don't got shit to worry about no more. Nine of Swords in the upright is you know, anxiety and sleepless nights. Okay, you can sleep good, babes. You can sleep good. The Chariot, okay, whatever it is you manifested is already on its way, or you're already on your way to it. With the Page of Swords, okay, you may feel like something is blocked, but I think that it is not. I think that this is some kind of thinking, okay, thinking. Ace of Coins, there goes the seed. You already planted it. Spirit, can you show me? Ace of Swords, you got two aces already, and the Two of Cups, and the Chariot. That shit looks sexy to me. Queen of Cups. I feel like why this is going to come into fruition with you is because you manifested this shit with your whole heart. Okay, you didn't do it from, it feels like it was born in your heart. So I have a son that I adopted. And I just heard in my head what I always tell him. And I tell him that he was born in the womb of my heart. So this thing, it's like a dream or a desire or something big, and you birthed it in the womb of your heart. Okay, death and transformation. Something had to die to make it be. Something had to transform, okay? This is some kind of awakening or enlightening that you had in the tower, and everything that was before was torn down. It's like you can't even go back, okay? So it's like some kind of enlightenment that came to you. Can't unsee it. You're changed forevermore. Okay, the High Priestess, you see that is that enlightenment that came, okay? And then you have the Lovers, okay? So I also feel earth signs that this meant that you had to do something out on your own. You had to choose a new direction that felt scary. I feel like this was probably some time ago, maybe 8-9 months ago. I feel like you have been walking like a nomad towards this thing. I feel like you're not even sure if others will follow. Okay, I feel like you're hoping that your intuition was right. I feel like it is. Let's get into it. Spirit, can you show me? I'm hearing the big payback, the big payback. This isn't a revenge. This is a reward. This is a reward for you, like listening to your spirit guides or something like that. Good afternoon, my love. Okay, so I feel like you had to really like throw your trust in me. Nine of Swords in reverse. Why is that here, Spirit? Can you show me why is that here? With the Two of Swords, you walk into something blind, okay? You walk into something blind and you gave your worries over to Spirit, okay? With the Seven of Wands, it's like you knew a God's favorite, like being protected, okay? Somehow you taking this stance, taking this chance, taking this risk is breaking the ties that bind or generational curses. You could be doing something first in your family, something like that. Maybe you're going to college away from home, or you're starting a business, or it's something, or you move to another country, or it's something that maybe nobody else in your family has done. Okay, so you have the Chariot here. Spirit, why is the Chariot here? Can you show me? With the Ace of Pentacles, okay? That is the second Ace of Pentacles, okay? Along your way, they're showing me like Hansel and Gretel, okay? Like you might have left breadcrumbs or something to find your way back, right? I feel like you were planting seeds as you go. You might not have been aware that you were. Okay, with the Two of Wands, you see you were following some type of map that spirit gave you, okay? It feels like you didn't, it was like it was coming on piece by piece, okay? Ace of Wands, that's the third ace. I mean, it's the fourth ace, but two of them are the Ace of Pentacles, right? So you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. You're fucking passionate about this too. Seven of Cups, you may not know how the fuck this is supposed to go. You may not even know what the end game is, okay? Page of Wands, okay? I feel like some people have thought that this is like a very foolish idea or something like that, okay? You got the Page of Swords, or they might like ridicule you, or they might say, well, you know, you've done stuff like this before, it never works out. It's something, it's some bullshit, okay? It's bullshit, all right? You got the Page of Swords with the Justice card, okay? I feel like you're not taking no for an answer, okay? Because there could also be a Libra involved, but I feel like you're going to make justice for yourself, okay? The Nine of Swords. I also feel like there could be an air sign that sounds like a naysayer. Maybe you have a parent, a spouse, something like that, that sounds like a naysayer, but really they're afraid. They're afraid for you or for you guys, okay? I feel like they are projecting something they feel they don't have in them, so they're projecting that on you. Okay, the Star, you were built for this shit though. Okay, Eight of Swords. Okay, I feel like you think that staying still, even though you don't know the outcome, would be like a prison of your own making. It feels like some type of intuitive hit download that you got. So it's like, I'm going to explain to you how my downloads come, especially when I first started getting the gift, right? So like, let's say if I'm in a room with you, right? I'm in a room with you and Spirit says, so-and-so, you need to tell them this, X, Y, and Z. And if I don't say X, Y, and Z, it's going to keep repeating and it's going to get louder. Until finally, I'm going to be pressed to go over there and have to be like, hey, excuse me, Spirit has this message for you. You understand? So what I'm saying is that for you to not do whatever said thing would be, it's like you feel like, even though you don't know what the outcome is, or you may not know what's the mission that Spirit sent you on, you feel like, but if I do nothing or if I ignore this, it's a prison of my own making. It's like it's going ruminating in your head, like being still is not an option. Does that make sense? Now you're also, this card that came out here says this day is to be enjoyed like a pause or a cool stream during a summer's heat. Okay, you could be in between the message. Okay, so like, let's say for instance, Spirit had you move to another state, like Spirit did to me, right? And then you move to the other state and you're like, okay, now what? And Spirit's like, well, take a pause at a cool stream during the summer's heat. Why? Because the next leg of the journey is about to kick off. It's something like that. Okay, so then you have the Ace of Pentacles here again. Let's see what that's about. I feel like that's the second leg, right? With the Three of Wands, it's very much, the seeds are going to be plentiful, future energy. Okay, look at that. She's already looking towards the future, okay? Nine of Wands, there's somebody again who feels like they're nail biting, like, is this good? Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're working hard as hell towards this thing. I feel like this person will also work to it, but they're not really sure, okay? With the Lovers card here, okay? You may feel extra weight because this feels like somebody is taking a risk with you. Okay, Ace of Swords is here, Spirit. Ace of Swords is here. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, you have been working on this for a long time. Okay, it's some type of like inner truth, inner knowing. Knight of Pentacles, it has been like a slow journey because I feel like the messages were coming in and leading you. Okay, but it leads to the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like the devil that you're beating is, you know, earth signs. Like, we like to know what we're having for breakfast, where we're gonna do lunch, what's gonna be the outcome for the week. We want to know that our checkbook is balanced. We like shit to be in order. And this thing of like, you know, jumping out the window and doing something by the seat of your pants or not knowing the next step may have been a very big challenge for you. But I feel like you beat it with the Strength card here. Okay, Ace of Cups, there goes the fourth ace. And there you go. Okay, it feels very much so like you have all the tools. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, right? You have all the tools. That's the magician energy. Okay, you got the Two of Cups with the Four of fucking Wands and the Star. Let me tell you, baby, Spirit is in like such alignment with you right now. And this person, because there were others who were like, no, 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 that's not going to work. Or they were smiling in your face, smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place, the backstabbers, right? But there was one person that was doubtful, but out of fear. But they took a risk, okay? They took a risk, they bet on you, right? Four of Wands, this person loves you. Whether this is romantic love, friendship love, whatever. They rock with you. I fucks with you. I wanna rock with you all night, right? Star, okay? They see you as the star. You are home. You are peace and tranquility to this person, okay? What is that song that Whitney sings? Something about we could live in a box, something like that. Okay, that's that song. As long as we're together. I forget the title of the song. Okay, the Queen of Wands. Okay, you are fucking magnetic right now. Temperance. Okay, this is just about being patient. Okay, you may have thought you didn't have enough. Okay, but it's gonna go from the Page of Cups to a small trickle. This is why Spirit told you to take a break. This day is to be enjoyed like a pause and an end at a cool stream during the summer's heat. Why? Because it's gonna go from the Page of Cups. This is wild. I got a text about the situation I've come to you about before. There you go. Okay, so here's the Page of Cups, right? This is how you thought, like, oh, it's coming in slow. Yeah, I'm working on it. I don't know. Is it going to come into fruition? And then bang, the Tower. And that's why Spirit says it's going to be so fucking fast. And so enjoy this break. This is like for you to, you know, take in the downloads. Okay, also like give yourself some flowers for learning how to, you know, be guided and trust in Spirit, because that is a challenge for the earth signs. It's not that we don't believe, it's just that we like to know what's going to happen, and to take some type of, thank you for the roses, take some type of leap of faith was not easy for you. Especially when people were telling you maybe this wasn't, you know, you could be like the most solid of your friend group or whatever, the person that gives out advice or whatever. So when you said something that maybe to others sound like a crazy idea, they maybe didn't want to say like, well, that sounds crazy. That doesn't sound like earth sign, but it's exactly what Spirit sent you to do, and it's going to work out, babes. All right. So that is what I have for my earth signs. It was my pleasure to do all of the elements. Okay, I really love what I do. So please do follow if you felt that I resonated with you. I come on weekly on Mondays and do this on Sundays. I do my subscriber questions. On YouTube, you'll find longer content. Okay, I also have a Patreon where I do monthly rituals for my Patreon clientele, okay, that they vote on for the ritual. And I also have over there the master classes and the world predictions. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to fill you guys in. All right, I'm wishing you all light and love. Happy full moon, guys, and namaste. Bye, guys.